Hi, my name is Adrian. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we dive into a variety of spiritual topics and explore ways to create deeper understanding and expand our consciousness. Today, I would like to discuss the importance of having control over your own mind. Your mind is either a helpful tool that assists you in all these wonderful ways, or it is a weapon turned against you. Most of us grew up never being taught the power of our own mind, not knowing how deeply it affects us. The world has taught us to be in fear. We have been conditioned into limiting ourselves, making ourselves small. We come into this world full of magic, full of energy, full of creativity, fully believing in ourselves and dreaming big. Then what happens? The world slowly molds us, forces us into boxes. We're taught to just fall in line and obey orders. School trains us to just work hard for the rest of our lives and allow ourselves to be controlled. We're taught to abandon ourselves, to ignore our intuition. We're taught not to trust ourselves. We have so many ideas and we express new ways of being, and then the outer world feels threatened by it, so they have to put us down. And it's only what those people were taught to do. It's only a reflection of how they feel about themselves, but it's all pushed onto us as well at an early age. So as time goes on, we're shot down more and more. Eventually, we begin to believe the lies. Suddenly, the voices of other people become our own voice, and we repeat the same limitations to ourselves. At this point, we have disconnected from our true self. We have distanced ourselves from the truth of who we are. We've given our power away, allowed others to determine what is best for us. Now, if you're deep into the spiritual world and you've explored all sorts of esoteric topics and such, you may have heard that we live on some kind of prison planet or slave planet, or that the original Earth matrix was hijacked by malevolent beings, something along those lines, right? And I'm not here to tell you what's true and what's false about our collective history. I will tell you that time is existing all at once, though, and that infinite possibilities exist, and that I believe we have the ability to shape not only our present and our future, but also our past. And I also will say that any past manipulation and control is no longer happening in the present moment. And the only thing that can make it feel that way is if people are still choosing to trap themselves in their own minds. But anyway, say there is a potential past reality where we were all manipulated in such a way. How did they do it? How do you imprison a world of people without them knowing they are being controlled and manipulated? Everything is energy, and humans really are incredibly powerful beings. How can they be controlled? How are the hypothetical beings that hijack the Matrix sourcing their energy? If human beings are so powerful, certainly we cannot be easily controlled. If we are powerful light beings, anything of darkness has no power over us. It cannot touch us. So how? They come for our minds. They disguise themselves in our own voices and whisper in our ears. They send out negative frequencies, hoping that we will put our energy into them. As soon as we allow the voice of darkness, as soon as we believe a negative thought, we give it our energy, we lend it our power. The more you feed it, the stronger it gets, the more it wears you down. It keeps coming back to you. You keep feeding it, and eventually it becomes ingrained into your nervous system, and suddenly all these negative programs are running on autopilot within you. It's a disease that people are infected with, and then they continue to spread it around. But as soon as you have the awareness of what is happening to you, how you have given away your power to the darkness, you can decide to change it. The biggest problem is that people aren't even aware of it. They don't see that they've been trapped in their own mind. They just believe all these limitations are true about them and they accept an average life. We're all sold a dream. If we do this, this, and this, we can live a happy and fulfilled life. We're told that all we have to do is work hard and we can attain some sort of material comfort in this life that will solve all of our problems. And then people wonder why they're still unhappy, even if they've managed to acquire some level of material success. So once you see it, you can decide to change it. The first thing you're going to want to do is let go of all the old programming. You're going to want to stop being your old self. Stop being the limited version of you that doesn't know your true power, that doesn't know your worth and your infinite potential. You want to rewire your brain and retrain your nervous system. So that's going to be the most important thing to focus on, regulating your nervous system. There are many ways to do this. There's meditation, breath work, exercise, mindfulness, EFT tapping, eye movements, qigong, yoga, spending time in nature. There are all sorts of ways to work with the body to bring you back into a state of calm. Then you're going to want to start becoming more and more conscious of your thoughts and your feelings. You're going to want to start interrupting all of your negative thoughts, and you're going to want to stop reacting to them, meaning don't allow yourself to believe it and then therefore create negative feeling states in your body. And you're also going to want to be aware of your feeling states as well, because if you're in a negative feeling state, your mind will also begin to create thoughts, negative thoughts, to match that feeling state. It works both ways. What you can do is begin to take on more of an observer role when it comes to your experience. And you can begin to question the things you're thinking and feeling. You can poke holes in the flawed logic. You can recognize the thoughts did not originate with you, that they stemmed from some past experience, that these were just unhelpful beliefs you took on from other people. They're not true. The truth is, you are innately worthy and deserving. You are loved. You are powerful. You are creative. You are the creator of your reality, and you have the power to manifest your dreams. That is the truth of you. You are encoded with a unique frequency so that you could bring into the world the things that only you can create, because there's no one else that is exactly like you. That's the beauty of it all. Once you are able to intervene in your thinking, you can then decide to generate new thoughts. Speak lovingly to yourself. Speak the truth of you. Speak words of source. Affirm to yourself the new identity of you, the person you have always known yourself to be deep down, not all the lies that society has passed down to you, but the truth of you, your soul. Start imagining yourself living the life you've always wanted to experience. Believe that it is already yours. Like I've already said, time is existing all at once, and there are infinite possibilities already existing. Tap into the potential that you want to be experiencing. Imagine your new life in as much detail as you possibly can. Begin to feel what it feels like. Feel the immense gratitude, feel the joy, the excitement, the love, the connection, the support, the peace, the ease, the grace. What do you want to feel every day? Focus on that. The feeling is the secret. How can you get yourself to feel the life of your dreams? Can you experience it with all of your senses? All these things take practice, so dedicate yourself to this change. Focus your attention on the things you want and take focus off of the things that you do not want. Every time you slip into your old ways of thinking and being, catch yourself and redirect your focus. It's okay to slip up. What is most important here is that you recognize when it happens and then take action to shift yourself. As you are shifting the way you are thinking and feeling, and you are imagining your dream life, you want to begin showing up in the world as if you are already the person you have imagined. You want to start shifting your habits, questioning everything you are doing, and determining what is and what is not serving you. If the person you want to become would not do a certain thing, but that's what you've been doing for the past several years, then you need to let that go. You need to stop doing that thing. And if you recognize there's something the new you does that you are not currently doing, you need to start implementing that into your regular routine. If you want to be, say, an artist, but you are not currently creating art, you're going to have to start creating art. If you're an artist, but you're over consuming social media and you're playing video games all day, you're going to have to seriously cut down on those things so that you have the space to be able to focus on creation. Start being the you that you want to be. I would say this is another thing that gets in the way the most. The first big issue was that many people don't even have the awareness of themselves to realize that they've imprisoned themselves in their own mind. And then the next biggest hurdle is often that people will come into all this awareness and they'll start exploring and learning about the truth of themselves and the universe, and they'll start doing meditation and all these spiritual practices, and they'll say affirmations and they'll write their manifestations, but then they still won't allow themselves to simply become who they want to be. They keep believing that they need this, that, and the third before they can actually embody the version of themselves that has everything they want. And at this point, it's not about doing anything else. It's about being. It's about living in the present. It's about allowing yourself to be guided and led to your highest fulfillment. You don't have to force anything. You just allow and you actually take action on the things that your intuition is leading you to. Above all else, the most important thing is allowing yourself to be in the present, getting to know the truth of you, allowing yourself to be guided to all the right things at the right time. You will naturally release when you need to release. You will create when you need to create. You will rest when you need to. You will explore and travel when you need to. You will be disciplined when you need to be. You will have fun when you need to. You will be everything you need to be as soon as you allow yourself to just be. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. And I will see you in the next video. Peace and love.